Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday. Well, I mean, at least it's Wednesday. We have made it into the middle of the week. And yes, sorry, lag on starting stream was OBS updated last night, and my Stream Deck refused to talk to it this morning. Turns out that the upgrade of OBS will disable all web server socket connections and enable all levels of security with a brand new password. Thank you, OBS. This without you, we would never be able to stream. But equally, without you, we would never be able to. I do hope that everybody is doing well. I saw that we had Nuska throwing some quotes around and ordering a crate of double entendres for the stream. I'm sure that those will arrive no matter what. It's not like I really have any control over the double entendres, they just come naturally. And welcome into Frauke, to Blast, to Shadow Sky, to True Purple. And Frauke is doing +1 to an... is that... what? Oh, going to Iron Chestplate for Arthur. Awesome! Right. I have a couple of bits of meandering, which I will do on the way over there. I was having a look at this. Now, I have overridden Gamma so that we can see what the heck I'm looking at. But this looks like a very, very interesting cave. Yes, I know, that's almost a meme for me. That's an interesting cave. What can I do with it? Hello, Landstrad. Oven for pizza. Eat your stress over the next couple of hours. If eating stress involves eating pizza, that sounds good. This cave appears to have 2 entrances, which is interesting, and a nice little cove inside of it. Or rather, I suspect future cove. Hold on, let's bring the Gamma back on. Tasty stress. Mum's in for a knee replacement. Ow! I hope that'll go okay. So if I swap over to the Cam account, this is the cave. And this, to me... oh, it's a bit further back than I was hoping. I was thinking it might be really interesting to open up this section of hillside and turn it into a little bit of a cave dock for the villagers of Gordonstein Ward. Yes, I know. As always, scope creep has arrived. The scope creep has basically just... isn't there enough hole in my world? No. Apparently I want to add some. You were looking at it and thinking hot springs. Hot springs might work just as well, actually. Hot springs probably works better than Smuggler's Cove, which is the direction I was going. Hot springs might work nicely. The reason I ended up in this cave, and yes, there was actually a reason, was I was looking at this section of land downhill from Gordonstein Ward, and I was thinking, well, this island, promontory, whatever, looks danged interesting. And we might have to come up with something to put on it. Even if it's just an old ruined... oh, that would be nice. An old ruined castle keep type thing. Just there. Don't make it huge. Don't make it complete. Don't build it as something that's intact. That might be fun, and that could go well with the Smuggler's Cove. We have another cave. No, we don't. We do, however, have a cave full of creepers, and I'm not going anywhere near that one. Don't make it huge. Famous last words. Fnar. I know. I have problems. Nothing new there. It just feels like this village needs... I mean, it's got this. It's got this alongside it, but it just feels like it needs something. Just a little something to set it off. Granted, set it off is probably... yeah. The worst thing I should consider. Right, let me out of this cave. You know full well that at some point this world is basically just going to implode in a sudden explosion of scope creep. Right. However, do I happen to have iron chest plate for Arthur? Yes, the world hasn't imploded yet. Oh look, I have iron chest plate. Blimey. I think I found my spare... I think I found my spare equipment. That's the last 2 years and 199 days. Yes. Yes, it is, Tor. Also, welcome in, Tor. Famous last words. Don't overdo it. But I wanna... I mean, for all I complain about the fact that this area is just constantly getting more and more detailed and has so much work left on it that it's going to become a 2-year project in its own right. How did that happen? Oh yeah. I existed. Right. Arthur, wherefore art thou? Arthur, there we are. Iron chest, please. 7. Okay. Arthur gets an iron chest plate. Nothing's exploded. I haven't died. The only thing that's gone wrong is scope creep. And even you can't stop that one. I don't think the No Drama Safety Llama even thinks that scope creep is considered a health and safety risk anymore. It's just something that exists in this universe. Hello. Scope creep was planned from the start. Scope creep, yeah. Honestly, this particular build, I should have just assumed that I had no hope. It really is one of those. Excuse me, how bad is this one going to get? Right. Arthur gets an iron chest plate. There you are, Arthur, okay. Chainmail helmet, iron chest plate, chainmail leggings, and leather booties. For Arthur. For Arthur! He is complete. He is the king in the hill. No, sorry, that's a different thing. Now back to the other 12. Which one of us is suffering from more scope creep? I'm not sure which of us is suffering more from the scope creep, Frauke. Me or you? I really do need to stand in front of some trapdoors in the next couple of days. But most of my time not in here has been spent digging a hole. Your round table wasn't planned, was planned, it didn't creep. Oh well. Given that we set aside an entire barracks for you from the start, okay, yes, absolutely. So, which are the upgrade tiers? The upgrade tiers are, I do believe, listed on the actual upgrade button. Let me have a quick check myself. Oh, it is. Oh, good. I was about to say, did I actually have the common sense to write it onto the reward? I think we deliberately skipped gold just on the grounds of why. So it goes leather, chainmail, iron, diamond. Yes. You buy leather and then you go through those tiers. Good time zones, Raven. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Whee! No netherite because I have some sense. Yes. That said, I am still at some point planning on allowing them the recruitment of a Ravager, so I'm not entirely convinced that the amount of sense is... well, I'm fairly convinced that the amount of sense is a finite resource. Double trouble, double entendres, yes. I also do have a planned upgrade at some point, allowing you to select to trim the armors of your Gordons. So that might become a thing. We also, the entire reason for this departure into Gordonstein Ward. Hello, Exopol. Planned upgrade so I can become a triple. A triple? What's booze got to do with it? What's booze got to do with it? Got to do with it? What's booze except something to rely on? Maybe. I'm forever wondering what's an upgrade from a double must be triple or a tribble. No, there will not be any tribbles. Even Scotty wasn't allowed anywhere near the tribbles after he well, a tribble will double. Double tribble. Didn't Scotty donate the tribbles to the Klingons at the end of that of the Trouble with Tribbles anyway? Given that Tribbles really hated the Klingons, I'm not sure. Was it Klingons that they hated, or was it Romulans? Now I can't remember. Klingons feared Tribbles. Oh, I got it backwards. Oh, I forgot to buy any more Ultra Balls. Do I have any Great Balls left? Yes. Excellent, then they're not even on fire. At least that was mentioned in the Great... Trials and Tribulations, in which they had great fun with A, the outfits, B, the available technology for CGI at the time, and C, just taking the mick out of everything. I swear, DS9 basically had two states when it was filming. taking it incredibly seriously and taking it not seriously in the slightest. There was no middle ground in DS9. Oh, no. I'll get you back in a minute. Actually, I'm going to get you back now. Ooh, Blast caught it. Ow! I seem to be having trouble with Elytra triggering recently. I was on Infinity Cove earlier in the week and succeeded in failing to deploy my Elytra and crashing at high speed into the floor of the Nether, the ceiling of the Nether. Hey, Elcorn, welcome in. It was quite impressive. I caused an absolute yard sale to appear. This is just pass 1 at this roof, I should state. I have every intention of ripping out some of the middle and putting in a dormer window. Just as soon as I work out where I want it. Urban, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Ow. That one wasn't my Elytra. That was me completely being unable to scaffold properly. Right. As usual, I appear to be working downwards. Start at the roof and then build the building. Why am I this way? I know the answer is just because. Because no one knows why. I really wish I could place... Hello, Kibo. Welcome in, and thank you for the 20 stream streak. No kaboom at the... No kaboom planned. This does not mean that there will not be a kaboom. Just because I don't plan something doesn't necessarily mean it will happen. Or won't. No. Really? I had meant to place that block 1 block down. There. Take it around. That is not what I meant to put there. Oh dear. You're not feeling great, Raven. I mean, given the statement, I'm going to assume, no, you're not feeling great. I mean, why else would you say anything like that? Another one, Urban. Whoop. Did I just see something on fire down this hill? Apparently, yes. Suddenly, something burst into flames and was not happy about it. It's alive! Alive! No, it's not. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. You grab its wallet, I'll grab its tricorder. Had to take the afternoon off work, couldn't even help. Ooh, ow. Look after yourself, Raven. That sounds like something is wearing you down and your body is fighting it. So that is definitely a take care. Right. Doing your best. Good. Your best is accepted as being a valid attempt. Let's go with attempt. Kenyan sand boa and snow or anery or an albino. Blimey, that's quite a few options. And none of them I know what they're like. No. No. One of these has... There it is. Let's go for one more. This building is going to have a patch in the roof. Because why not? Just something to give it a little bit more life. Or history. Let's put in you. And you. And you and you. And a bit of this. And this. And that and that. Thought the rain yesterday didn't... suffer from the... Oh dear. Right, you lot. You're all under orders to A, stop getting sick, and B, look after yourselves better. I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to accept you lot being ill. It's not allowed. You have to be well and look after yourselves. The universe can't do without you, and neither can I. After all, you're my gremlins, and I really appreciate you being here. And if you're not feeling well, how are you going to be here? And anyone caught saying, yes, Grandpa, is going to be summarily ignored. Don't deny illness. True. Yes. That was not a deny illness. That was a look after yourselves. And dang well do it right. And whatever you do, do not do as I say, not as I do. I know full well that I'm not very good at looking after myself. Oh. Okay, but Dad, it will be accepted. Actually, I think I probably should have left that one there. Somehow lost your streak during yesterday's stream. No! Boo! Bad Twitch, ruining streaks. That's not the way around that's supposed to be. Kibo, don't make me murder you. Particularly after I've just said that you have to look after yourself. Also, hey, Glam Pixie. I don't know if I said that once already. I'm kind of distracted by putting up with the gremlins in this chat. At the same time as trying to insist that they look after themselves. Streamer blindness available now, yes. I am having... I'm suffering from a large amount of squirrel escape. But that's not too unusual. But I am doing okay. I hope you're doing well. Actually, let's grab some of those. And let's dot those in to give this a little bit more texture. I was going to go with a darker... with a patch of dark oak to make this look like it's weathered in, but I think using some of the trap doors to give it a bit more texture will do it. That's it. That's it, you're grounded. No. I was about to say side effects of side effects of what? No, that's just silly. I do kind of want to. I know. Let's do this. Put that there. No, that just looks wrong. Hello, Cal. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Or whatever passes for having a happy Wednesday. I'm just going to put another one there. That's nice. Actually, no. Hold on. I see somewhere that this might look better. Let's get my booty out of the way. Yes. I'm just gonna stand on this house and dance at it. Head cold has finally taken a long walk off a short pier. Wahey! That's good news. Okay, so the dormer window is going to be on the other side of this building. This side is just going to be the patchy side. And we have a pancham. Pancham? One of the above. Anyone need a pancham? If so, please check with your local Pokeball supplier and see whether or not throwing a Pokeball at a demented monkey is available for you. Oh, excellent. Bone meal. Oh, I had bone meal in I had bone meal in my inventory all the time. But really, the secret of everything was that we had the bone meal with us all the time. Oh, was that... I must be misreading it. I don't know what it is. Pancham. Oh. Ah, memorable. Okay, a slightly demented panda then. Do I look like I know what I'm talking about? Don't answer that. And in the end, it escaped and nobody caught it, so meh. I'm fully expecting that I'm growing moss on the ground by doing this at this point. That's interesting. This side seems to be... Okay, Urban. We don't seem to be getting much out of this. Excuse me. I wanted to do that. I'm just going to put that there. Okay, that feels pretty good. Oh, that won't do anything because it's underneath something. Okay, we've grown the roof. The roof is officially fluffy. Oh, so cute and fluffy. And instead of being in a bed, I'm trapped in a wall. That's not the way to sleep. Yep. Oh, I see what happened. On this building, I've added other things. On this building, so far, all I've done is hit it with bone meal. That explains a lot. Let's stop hitting it with bone meal, because clearly that's that's the right thing to do. Hit it with bone meal. Do I have azalea leaves? Yes, I do. Fantastic. And we have some ferns. So let's dot some ferns into this building. On the opposite side, though. This side is still going to have a window cut into it at some point, probably. Start drumming with the... Oh me, oh me, oh my, even. No cats. No cats involved in this one. Right, it's looking nice. Let's put a bit of that there. One here. That's better. That looks a bit more sort of roughed up. I'm going to dodge doing anything to the middle. I'm assuming that things... that's why. Of course. Stuff keeps appearing and bursting into flames because of this rift in the universe. I must remember at some point I need to do something about this rift in the universe. Particularly since apparently there's a creeper there. I do not wish to bring creepers into today's activities. Creepers are not part of a... Creepers are not part of a controlled diet. Please remember that any and all usage of creepers as part of your diet is not considered safe. But kaboom. Kaboom is not safe as a diet. Always remember, creepers are not part of a dietary supplement. You may not actually involve creepers, and you may find that creepers involved in a daily diet do cause your diet to explode. Sounds like a meal for safety second. Could cause explosive... No, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I may have to go round and bone meal some ferns. I keep forgetting that if you bone meal fern, you get more fern. Well, if you bone meal a fern, you get a double high fern, at which point you can chop it and get 2, and then lather, rinse, repeat. Everybody's happy, except for the fern, which feels a little bit abused. Remember, kids, do not abuse the ferns. Let's do that. And do the same over here. 3. Oh, that's nicer. That's actually, I might take that one out and replace it with a bit of leaf. Yeah, you know that creeper that I commented on? It's apparently found us. Excuse me, sir. Not today, I say. Not today. What do we say to Armageddon? We say not today, and we refuse delivery. Did you order delivery? No. Burning a fan. You just installed a fern farm in your basement below the pumpkin melon patch. Nice! Yeah, you're doing all the nice stuff there, Kel. And all the not so nice, because you're managing to occasionally find the off-by-1 errors. Sorry. I bet they still happened even before they were officially called off-by-1 errors. I keep seeing this lot and thinking that we have visitors. I really do keep seeing this lot and thinking we have visitors. Freshen, relon, mutter, dick dastardly. Let's see. Yeah, growing a soon-to-be huge fern on your balcony, yes, absolutely counts. Not quite sure what it counts as, but it counts. Even the categories, don't you? Thank you. Fern farming. Ah, yes. Oh, Cal. The labyrinth so far I have encountered 2 situations where I have missed a single target block. So the labyrinth is driving me crazy. For those who don't know what the labyrinth is, that'll come soon. That'll be something that people find out about in a few decades when I've finished it. No, 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 no. I am not patient zero for an OBO virus. I refuse to be considered patient zero for an OBO virus. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Patient -1. Or patient 1 or patient -1. Nobody's sure which. Grr. OBO, off by 1. Are you just going backwards for some reason? This pig is reversing. Beep, beep. This pig is reversing. Oink, oink. Oh, I forgot to pick up more dirt. Whoops. That's not dirt. Under no circumstances is that dirt. I need more of it, though. Ding, ding, ding. Fortunately, I appear to have a small amount of spare dirt. Darusa, thank you very much for the follow and welcome in. Pig reversing soundtrack, Pepper. No, I'm sure that pig reversing soundtrack is Pig Step. Yeah, there is no such farm, I'm afraid. The only way to get large amounts of rooted dirt is to find a couple of azalea in the world and just follow them down. Usually that will get you a good stack per tree if you find them in the world, though. Just go well away from anything that you're interested in keeping a hole away from. Event a piggery. Right. So I've left pathways going to this building here. So let's assume that the front door's here-ish. Hey, at least they've left it so that you can get large amounts through the use of free-range. Free-range acacia. Yes, absolutely. If your acacia is free-range and is roaming, you may want to actually consider whether or not you have ents. Do not consider calling an exterminator. Or an ent-sterminator. The last thing you want to do is upset the ents. They're still cranky because they can't find the ent wives. No. E-N-T. Yeah, you're close there, Nuska, but not quite. Actually, I think I should probably not be. Actually, I could probably get away with not using the expensive log there. Ah, it's here I need to use the expensive log. That's the one. Ooh, that's nice. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think I should probably make you... Bingo. Except I don't want to have that go upwards. I'd like to have it like this. Yes! That's perfect. Decent amount of flowering azalea leaves. Oh, those are so useful. And expensive. And difficult to get hold of at the best of times. And highly annoying. Excuse me. Which way up do you think you are? Do I want to put a back door into this? Or just have a single door into this? I'm going to put a side door here. Yeah, let's go with that. And if we're putting our blocks there... Oh yeah, that'll be nice. That also gives me a 3-wide window, which just about works. Growing about 3 stacks of bushes, gives 3 stacks of rooted dirt, plus the flowering leaves. Yeah, that's a good return. Like I said, you may find it easier just to go out into the world and find yourself a couple of azalea trees in the world, because you can probably get a stack out of a single tree. It can be tremendous like that. But-um-tish. Let's do this. At which point I can put you here. And you here. And then strip you. Yes, that's nice. That's what I was looking for. I think Blast just realised they actually managed to catch something again. $99 point. You're getting there, Frauke. You're really close now. Whoops. Actually, whoop, hold on. Where are we gonna... I want to put an upper floor into this ceiling. That statement makes more sense. It does make sense, I promise you. So if I'm putting an upper floor into this ceiling, where would I put a window into this wall? I need to work out what floor level is. Actually, I think I've worked out what floor level is. So I think that is window ledge. I think that is floor level. Because then that becomes 3.5 high, allowing for my standard half height ceiling, 1 block for the floor, and then we have the roof, the room above. Yes. the only problem is it means that that is visible. But we can probably sort that out by having this... Oh, I know how to do that. Yes, that'll be... Yes. No! And what I'd like to do is have a full height roof here and split the roof. Yeah, oh, yes. That'll work nicely. Okay, so I'm going to be putting a dormer window in here. Putting a wall in here. Leaving a full height, right, and yes, that probably will work. For values of probably. With a side order of maybe. If you have side orders, please remember they should be submitted to your waitress or waiter at an appropriate time. Always remember to tip your waitress. And then put them back up wait again. Actually, I would like to not take that block out. I'm sorry, that's not the block that I meant to remove. If I'm doing... So that's floor level. So I need a supporting... Really? Oh, actually... I say, boy. Go for an extra width there, and then a wall. Ooh. And have... Okay. I have a thought coming here. It's not too... Ooh. Even better. Let's go for there. This building's going to be excessively fancy. And you know what? I don't care. Whoops. Whatever the Pokemon was, it escaped. I should really consider bringing a bed over here. Because I'm not noticing that the day is running low while I'm still in the middle of building stuff. So let's get over here. Have a good luck, Blast. Thank you for joining us. Okay, that'll work. I can do this. Yes, I can do this. And ooh. That'll that might work. And that and those. No, I'm going to change my mind already before I even started. No. Yes. What do I want the upper floor to be? If ever there was a statement that's going to probably bite me later, what do I want the upper floor to be is... Well, that might work. Ooh, hello. Yes, maybe. A little bit of that. And... yeah, why not? Let's go with spruce. I think I've just found out why not. We don't have much of it. Oh well. So I'm going to go with a dark floor and a light ceiling. Now, question becomes... that block. Where is that in relation to... yeah. You need to be... not a problem. You are not a problem. Fantastic, sir. Let's see. I will break the fourth wall. This is in the wrong place. This needs to go 2 blocks forwards. 2 blocks forwards. Why did I just move the axe out of my inventory? Two? 1? Hold on. Let's work out where we're going to put the... okay, I suspect we're going to be putting a wall here. So that's half the house. At which point, to make this reasonable, I think, yeah, here. Yeah, that's not too bad. That leaves me room to do what I'm thinking. Don't worry, this will all become far clearer about what I'm actually thinking of doing just as soon as I work out what it is. This lot up. Okay, so now if I'm doing that, this block is wrong. No. Oh, no, that's what I wanted. Watch the clock turn down. Really? Both of those are wrong. That's better. That's going to be a wall. The logic will become more apparent fairly soon. Don't worry. At least, I hope it does. Let's get the other half of the upper floor in. Where's my strict spruce? Let's focus on sorting out the bits that I know are going to be visible, and then we'll sort out how much is going to become visible as I put in the dormer window in a minute. We have a Nilderan. Does anyone need a Nilderan? Alright, let's see what this... I still need to work out where to put stairs or ladder up. But we will get there shortly. Not with that, we won't. So, let me explain what I'm thinking, because that probably is a good idea at this point. What I'm going to do is have a balcony at one end of the building. Accessible via a small walkway over the full-length roof, and we'll probably put something nice by way of railing here and a couple of chairs or something. Actually, I think we'll probably put some half slabs in first. So I think probably half slab it out by one here. And actually what I'll probably end up doing is finding my spruce stairs and putting a spruce stair here and here. So we'll have a bedroom up here, walkway over to balcony. I need to decide if that's going to stay or if that's going to be swapped. But that's... Ooh. That's a structural block here. Unless we lower that and hide it. Could do. That one is definitely staying. Could do... yeah, that would make more sense if we lower that one. And then hide it. Hide the bit above. I'm going to need a lot of spruce stairs in a minute. Do I have any spruce stairs? Don't know. I don't have any with me. But this then kind of adds a little bit of an overlook over the pond. So we've got this lovely area of pond, which comes all the way over to here. Bring this account in. So we've got this little area of pond with a small little bridge to be. I'm thinking having a little balcony here on the end of the building, absolutely, on the end of the building, would be the sort of thing that somebody who's tried to sort of... a little duck pond. That would be quackers, but nice. I don't know how to make ducks. Did I have any... oh, yeah, I have 3 spruce stairs. And Pixie has Archaeoplace's ducks. At least I assume that's one of Archaeoplace's. Yep. Looks like the direction of the kitchen where a quarter of a Red Baron... oh, sorry, looks in... what the heck is a Red Baron pizza? Drop chickens in the water. You know, that actually almost... that sounds totally sensible. I'm going to get myself a second yellow bed. And I'm going to put a yellow flower back where that one came from. I quite liked it there. Found a frozen pizza. Never heard of it. Sounds pizza-ish. If you don't deliver, Pizza the Hut will order out for you. Actually, I'd like to have a gap at the end here to do nice sort of headboarding stuff for meat. I may have to think about that one in a minute. Okay. if I do that, I can... Wow. That didn't work. Come on. A little bit of... I hate you. With the fires of 1,000 suns, you have tormented me. Right. I can get away with burying a piece of dirt in the corners. And I will need... Actually, can I get away with making a couple of these? Yeah, let's do that. And then put in the planks. Well, that's an off-by-one error. Let's resolve that by taking that one out. I meant that one. Ow. Now what I probably have to do is clad that wall and then clad the interior of this. I'm thinking trapdoors and stairs. What colour do we want for the balcony? Part of me says warped wood would go well with the green. Or do I want crimson to go as a more... I should eat before I get told off. I think warped would probably look quite good. Do I have, like, 5 warped stairs? Trapdoors. Nope. Nope. Yes, I have 40. You know what? I'm going to bring both the blue and the red, and we'll see which of these two is going to be our colour pop for this building. Right. Let us see... Let's look after yourself, Raven. I hope you feel better. And thank you for being here for as long as you have been. Ooh, the crimson goes nicely as a pop. That pop, that's nice. That's. Ooh, I'm gonna end up. I know I'm going to end up being torn here. Oh, I like that just as much. Scotsman is the perfect sky? What? Perfect sky is torn. Oh, okay. Red versus blue. You know what? Here, have a poll. I'll let you lot decide. And because Nanian's not here, there is no yellow option. Hashtag team either. Really. You have to help me pick one. It's raining again. It's raining, it's pouring, Scotsman's sanity's going boring. Because I only have one balcony? Or did you mean, why only one vote? I hate you all. I hate you all. Where's a coin? Oh, I know. I know. We haven't used an egg of indecision for a while. Yep. Should have known. Should have known. 50-50 on the... Get just sniggity. You lot do this deliberately. I know it. Right. Okay, we have two colours, therefore we have two eggs. Because why not? Chicken is... you voted genuinely for warped. Thank you. Let's see. Please make sure you're quantum into... Yes. Let's see. Chicken is warped. No chicken is crimson. Crimson it is. That's not 50-50? Are you saying that the eggs of insurrection have been an inaccurate choice throughout? Because yeah. Oh, fiddlesticks. Fine. 12.5% chance. I hate you all. I hate you. You absolute gremlins. Fine. Warped it is. I'm going to stick with warped because I'm in that mood. Do two buildings, one of each. I have a greenhouse coming. We'll do warped on the building and crimson on the greenhouse. How about that as a compromise? Hey, it's great. Oh dear. How many of you woke up and chose Gremlin today? Because I'm feeling that the answer is yes. Right. I need for a change, not you. Okay. I'm running out of inventory space, mostly because I'm running out of the ability to cope. That's not the chest I was taking stuff out of. I don't need another door for at least 2 minutes. Do, 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 do. Yes, the answer to that one is inventory space. As always. Do I not have... Oh, I have normal bamboo planks. Aye. One of these days. One of these days is not like the others. One of these days is full of sane. Yeah. Today is not that day. Wait. I did all of that and I I only had one stair. That's not even that's you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go with birch instead. How did I... quite how I got that far into starting that section of build and didn't notice that I only had one stair. It's anyone's guess. I know I don't have enough birch in my inventory for what I'm about to do, but I want to test it and see how it looks, and then I will sort out the rest. I should also really put a torch up here. One day my sanity will come. One day my sanity will come. I'm not sure if it's a pot or... Meow, meow. Oh, there should be a wall here. Yes, do not chop policemen in half to determine their age. They get cranky. I also need not to have that fern there, apparently. Give me back that fern. Did I get it? No. Still didn't get it. There's a hole in my roof right now. Where's that fern? There it is. Ferns are too expensive at the moment not to get rid of. Not to get back into my inventory. Get back to where you once came from. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yes, sealing. In between sort of... I put away the dirt, didn't I? Doesn't matter. These are going to be lower half slabs, therefore there will not be spawnable space above, therefore I do not care. Right. Yeah, I like that. Let's get the rest of the birch. Bum, bum, boing, 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 boing. Boingity, 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 boing. That's not got any birch in it. Oof. That's not got much birch in it either. Wait, if I was making barrels at this point, I would be declaring that we were scraping the bottom of it. How am I running out of... I mean... Oh well. I think there's more birch at IKEA. I mean, it's only it's only wood. It's a renewable resource. It just happens to be birch. Therefore, it's not a renewable resource that many people actually go for. Wait. What? How? Huh? Oh. I've not done the upper half of this wall. There should be a row of those here. How did I miss actually doing the rest of this wall? Oh yes, I got very distracted by doing the ceiling. And the balcony. And the... Yes, off by one wall. Is this up there? We discovered I have an entire chest of oak planks as a result of demolishing a village a while back. Why am I making oak planks out of oak logs? I have the remains of a village in a chest. That actually sounds very, very disturbing. Here we find the remains of a village. It used to be here, and now it's in a chest. Right. Yeah, the schmeddle. I am, however, out of stripped oak logs, which means that I can't, yeah, etc. So, front door's there. At some point I need to put a chimney in. And it needs to have a sensible place for somewhere to have, I think this area is going to be the chimney. Right. Kitchen. Do hickory. I'm out of oak. I want one more there. No, that tree's occupied. Occupado. The second or third tree on the left is occupied. Please use a different tree. You? No. You? Yes. Excellent. You'll do. I'm so glad we have Aldi here. It would be very, very upsetting if I didn't actually have a local storage shed. Right. I do that. So what I plan on doing is putting a chimney pot here. I think we'll go for a chimney similar to this building, so that we have some movement and life, as opposed to that building, which just has a tiny little chimney pot. I'd like to have this a bit more alive as an area. We don't have much by way of life in here, he says. And speaking of life, I'm short on food, and I would like to keep my life. think we'll go with is cheap slate for the chimney. Which means I really, really need to empty my inventory. You go back in here. You can go into there for the moment. Which one's birch? For the moment, I'm just going to put all the birch in here. Let's deal with the chimney pot. I know I haven't done much. I haven't finished interior roof yet. And by interior roof, I mean ceiling. Which one of these has cobble deep slate? There it is. Because, of course, the interior roof is called the ceiling, Scots. It is kind of the word that you're looking for. Let's grab some of that. Oh, actually, I've got those as well. Excellent. That, and that feels like a good mix. Let's take 2 of you. I have 3 campfires. That's fantastic. I need 2. What did we use for that one? We did use the chocolate block. I'm not sure I want to, but I don't have... I can... Can I make... How many planks? How many... Yes, excellent. I've got just enough spruce trapdoors out of that. Right. Hey, Bo. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Scotsman's Losing His Marbles. Take 43. Let's see. Also known as Wednesday. Oh, hold on. Herp, derp, derp. 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 Derp, derp, derp. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, derp. Derp, 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 derp. Great. Now I'm going to have the bop song stuck in my head. Except with derps instead. Hello, Dab. Is this a good height for this chimney, or should I go one higher? I think one higher. Where's my chocolate block? Oh no, it's spruce, not chocolate. I thought I was about to roast my feet on the campfire there. Squirrel feet roasting on an open fire. Ow. Yep, there it is. Scotsman's trying to murder himself. It'll be fine. I don't need to close those to make this look complete. There. Excellent. Now we have a chimney pot. Don't ask me why it's crooked. Actually, I'm tempted to crook it back a bit further up. Just to... Yeah, actually, that would be hilarious and look good simultaneously. Clefairy. I don't have one of those. I don't know why I took that one out. I'm going to need to put that one back, because I only want to move this over one. Let's find all of the bits that I've just thrown all over the floor. Do I have all of the bits that I need? Yeah. I'm doing this right. Probably want the stair to be... Actually, I probably want the stair to be there. Yeah, done. Remember, if your chimney is at an angle like this, please consult with a decent structural engineer. You may be in need of a decent structural engineer. Yeah, that feels funnier. There's a bend in my chimney, and I think it's funny. There's a bend in my chimney. It's going quite wrong. Oh, that just... I kind of feel like I should put in a couple of pieces of fence, just sort of supporting it to make it look like somebody's... Ah, yeah, let's do that. I think a couple of bits of fence and some oak trap doors to make it look like this is being held up. It's a wonk. It's a chimney on the wonk. This building is held together with blind luck. Why do I have 2 independent stacks of jungle fence? What you need is a pair of reds. Oh, yeah, that would be funny. I don't have... Fine. Didn't I have some... Yes, I did. If I wanted to make... 9. 9 feels like a good number. That's not the chest that those sticks came out of. Oh, I so wish I could... I am still not installing the armor stands mod, but it would be hilarious to have a pair of red shoes coming out from under it. Do 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 da ba bum bum do do do. Da 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 da. I like it. It's silly, but I like it. Oh dear. Don't think I need that one. Yeah, it just has that whole sort of held together with blind luck and a little bit of scaffolding feel now. And I think it was better without that one. Actually, I think it might have been better without either of those. But possibly with that one. Yeah, that's it. This whole thing is held up with a little bit of luck. And we've got the cracks, and we've got the... Yeah, yep. And Given that this building also has a distinctly patched roof on this side, this thing really looks like it's been through the works. I don't know what happened to this building, but it's going to be a really, really ridiculous it's got this lovely balcony. It's going to be really sort of well built, but it's going to be held together with patches. Oh, that's just so silly. No, it's this one for the spruce. This is the thing I like about buildings like this. Because I've done several of them now, and even though I'm not sort of working off of any actual plan, we've been at this for 2 hours and we've got a good percentage of a building already. It's just sort of very much, if you stopped looking for 5 minutes, you'd turn back and go, hey, where did that building come from? Granted, it's going to probably take an entire stream just for the decorative interior and the detailing and finishing it off, as well as the stream that is currently in progress. Oh, hold on. I was going to put a... Do I want to put a... I still really want to put a window in. Just sort of here. Well, that doesn't help. Whoops. Ow. And suddenly the amount of time to finish this is going way up again. Let's put in the interior ceiling supports, and then we can use that to work out where to place the exterior roof. Excuse me, sir, you're in the wrong place. How did you end up there? Oh, I'm stood on a bed. Stood on a bed and messing with my building. I don't have enough birch. I do not have enough birch. Do I have enough birch overall? Or do I have to really consider an IKEA run? Okay, I've still got 20 planks, so that's nearly a stack. I might actually be okay. Actually, let's... oh, I do have a crafting table. The number of people who stand on beds doing construction is fairly high, I'm sure. You know, I meant to put a crafting bench down there, but I think a trapdoor looks lovely. Oh, that's wrong. Right. Need to work out that in a minute. You're the wrong way up. Come back here. There. Yada. Oh, I forgot to pick up half slabs. Yada. Dee dee yada dee. Dee 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 bum. There we are. I knew I had some slabs. Oh, that's gonna look nice with a window there. With a chimney there and a window there, this is gonna actually really have a lot of detail in a very small building. I may have overdone it. I'm shocked, I tell you, at the concept that I may have overdone it. All evidence is pointing to Scotsman. Is your build overly complicated? Have you discovered that you're running out of materials midway through construction? Are you talking to yourself? Are the squirrels finding out that you're even crazier than them? Have you pondered that you might be Scotsman? How did that... How did... What? That's better. Look, I know I took my finger off the control key before I placed that. Oh, when I did, took my finger off shift, I came up, and I was now facing... That's... I probably should get some scaffolding underneath me at this... excuse me. Alright. How do, young humans? No, I'm going to need more materials. I'm gonna need more materials. I'm not surprised. I've run out of materials. Honestly, I'm not surprised because we've just made this build bigger as a result of sticking a window in. I need a window ledge. Is this where we bring in... I don't have any warped wood. Ah, yes I do. 3 of those. Let's grab some of this and some of this. Jim. I'm not Jim. He's Jim. Great, now I'm gonna have to watch Muppet Treasure Island again. Do I want it to end there, or do I want it to end right over the top of this? There feels like the right place, but I might need to put something in front of it to... well, actually, yeah, that, oh, that might work. That's not what I wanted to put there. I wanted to put that there. And I need another one of these here. With another one of these. And let's put in 2 of those. That shouldn't have been that. That should have been... Let's go with that. Whoops, missed another Pokemon. This feels like it's missing something. It's not far wrong, but it's missing something. If I take that out, what do I expose? Oh, nothing. Excellent. You should be like that. There should probably be that there. Oh, I know what's missing. I know what's missing. Deep slate running around the edge. That's what will make it perfect. Of course. How did I forget that? Right. I need to empty my inventory because it is a great steaming raving mess. This one? No. This one? Yes. Really? I only have 5 cobbled deep slate stairs. Don't think that's going to be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, that's almost exactly how many I need. And I'll get 2 extra from what I'm about to do around the lower edge. Oh, and I need to eat before I get told off. Right, so what I want to do is take out this block, this block, this block, this block, and this block. And I want those to go up a little bit. And I should have brought some... I'll get those in a minute. I wanted some half slabs. I really should sort out that floor as well. I do not have enough stairs. I think. No. We might actually... Okay, that actually... I really like this. That's starting to... So if I put some half slabs here, and then put some... Yes. I need some deep slate half slabs, and some... This is going to be really ridiculous when we get to Pretty's O'Clock. If I get 3 of those, and 3 of these, because I think I need something to act as a retaining wall, and 3 of these, I think 3? I've been making an assumption on 3. Yes. Okay, maybe I don't want the bit that I was about to do. I kind of feel like it would be necessary, so let's try it. Yeah. Fine, I'll climb up those. Actually, I think it was better without the chocolate block. No. Those three need to be one lower. I'm loving it as well. I'm having great fun with it. As you can probably guess from the random cackling. I swear, the more I cackle maniacally, the better a build is go. Yes. Oh. Yes, the more I cackle maniacally, the better a build is going. Jackpot. Except maybe that should be an inverted stair. And I've put away all my other blocks. Let's take that out. I need one more cheap slate stair. I don't have one. Nope. You. Off by one error on the stairs. Go figure. I knew it was going to be an off by one error. I just absolutely knew there would be an off by one error on the stairs. That's where I wanna be. That's nice. The heck is that? Rebecca. I love this song. I kind of... It's a twerking opossum. Why am I not surprised? Let's see. What are we going to do? I need to sort out quite a few things. I have all sorts of partial elements to this build. No. Where? Mental note. Floor. Floor. It's that thing that you keep nearly falling through, Scott. You need to put one in. You're not supposed to design a building to spleef yourself with. Hey, Mad. Welcome in. And yes, you're absolutely right there, Elcon. It is a flaw in the design that there is no flaw. Yes, we're all monster raving loonies here. And it's a party. Right, now I can fill those in with dirt because they're not going to be visible in a few minutes because of the blocks that I'm not carrying. Of course not. Which means I'm out of birch. I do not have enough birch. This. Nope. That one. There is no way I have enough birch to finish this. Let's see how far we get. Floor but no floor. That's a skylight. You say that, Ritsu. I think it's more an emergency escape hatch. Unfortunately, it might be an emergency escape hatch for my sanity. Or the squirrels. Got any saplings? Of birch, not to hand. That's half the problem. Ah! It just... Why did I shift... Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. I actually do need half slabs. Those probably should be... Actually, no, they're probably right. I'm like, why did I turn all of my birch into half slabs? Oh, actually, I really need that. Nope. And that one. I need a wall. I need a wall. But this is... Oh, those should be taller. I need to take out 2 blocks. Oh, no, I don't. Yes, I do. That block. Aye. And this is kind of unsafe. You can... Actually, no, you can't walk off this under any circumstances. It is actually safe. This, on the other hand, not so much. That looked better with a plank in it. Oh well. Let's put it back. It just looked weird from the from ground level. It looks too short, and yet it looks right. That looks good. I'll probably end up taking that trapdoor out and that trapdoor out and putting a thing across here and turning it into a desk so that, yeah, I've got a desk overlooking the universe through the window. That's a really nice view for a desk. This building is blessed with a lot of really nice views, and yet it's also a building that's collapsed. It's held together on the outside with blind luck and ignorance. Okay, I need to do that wall. I kind of think that wall needs to be a different colour. And I think it probably needs to be spruce. No, isn't that the colour of the floor? It is, yes. Nope. Maybe it should be oak. Let's try it with oak. We can always remove it. Worst case, we just swap out the materials again and do something else later. Oh, I need a door, possibly. That needs a door, and what I probably want to do is put a row of these on this side. Yes, that would work. Okay, so I need a door and 1, 2, 3, 5 trapdoors? 5 trapdoors. Excuse me while I leap off a balcony. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease and leaps off the balcony into the trees. We're not quite sure why he's jumped out the window, but that's just the way that he goes. Right. You, and you go in here. I have 2 trapdoors. I need 5. Of course I do. So it's an off by 1 or an off by 1. Of course it is. There's never a chance for self-defenestration is becoming a trend. For me, it almost always is. until a building is complete, I will leap out of windows, doors, ceilings, floors. I will generally use whatever options for getting out of a building as fast as possible there are. Got the start of an alphabet. Really? Okay, that... Oh, and the door actually puts it at the right position. You know, the Pokemon letters, this was the... Oh, nice! Okay. Because of the positioning of the door, it always puts you at the right place not to run into this row of trapdoors. So although this walkway is just under a block wide, you don't ever actually run into anything because the door's in the way. Okay, that was an accidental piece of perfect. I love it when there's an accidental piece of perfect. I think I'm not going to be able to spare the space for ridiculous on the headboard, so we'll put these over here. I plan on using this sort of walkway, Elkhorn, at a future point in a steampunk build, but with expensive trapdoors. And possibly just copper grating underneath it. It's a shame the copper grating doesn't do half slabs. I love the way that I'm just making this up as I go along. And anyone thinking that's new is not been around here for very long. I need to bring a bit more life back into the roof. So let's grab some leaves and some bone meal. Yes, bone meal. Copper grate does not have half slabs, sadly. No. Oh well. I will survive. I will survive. My budget might not, but hey. I will survive. Oh, I will come up with some other alternative that's even more expensive. I'll probably do the whole thing in, copper trapdoors. Copper trapdoors beneath, copper trapdoors to one side, copper trapdoors to the other. Instant copper trapdoor, instant walkway. That's expensive. It's not as expensive as it used to be, though. Alright. I would like to do a bit of this. You get the random fern that I've had in my inventory for 20 minutes. And let's hit that a couple of times. I nearly hit that. The last thing I want to do is grow a tree on top of this building. I mean, that would really explain why this building is so cursed, but I think putting a tree on top of it would really, really ruin it. 19-minute warning. Nah, where did the time go? Actually, don't answer that, because I know exactly where it went. I've seen this build. I have no idea how this build has gotten this far in one stream. For a building that wasn't here at the beginning of the day. It's like, where did this building come from? Okay, I need dark oak fences. I know I don't have any floors for the interior yet. That's on the ground floor. That is also a floor in the plan. Let's see. No. Hold on. You go in there. Where's my dark oak? Oh, there it is. Do I have... No, I don't. Yes. Actually, dark oak might be too much. I'm going to make them because I really need some. But I'm wondering if I should not be looking at something like jungle. Where the heck is my... There they are. I really need the... I'm going to need some more bamboo soon at this rate. Since I don't know which of these I need, I'm just going to bring all 3 of the possible colours. Right. Not bad. Also not bad. Possibly too much. I should have brought the other half of this equation. Because this is a 2-part equation. And I know the other half of it. It's just a matter of where did I leave my pork chops, because I have been running back and forth so often I need to eat. This one? Yes, those. I will also need some... of these as those, and apparently I need sleep again. Alright. Right. Let's get the other part of this into play and we can work out where we're going. That's not the right material. That's the right material, it's just the wrong place. Really? Come back here. Deliberately not looking at these until I've got the last one in, so that we can then just look at all 3 in rapid succession and have a quick look at it and go, no, 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 yes. Which will be impressive, considering that there's only 4 of them, so if we go, no, 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 yes, I will be very worried. Ooh. Not bad. Also not bad. Lost. Okay, so it's definitely not jungle. So it's between the spruce and the dark oak. I should probably do both of them on the same wall so that we can look at both together. Excuse me, you're not wanted here. Oh, I don't know. I'm tempted to... I think it's the spruce. I think the dark oak's too much. I think the spruce is just enough. And has enough of the blue in it that it actually works. Yeah, it's the spruce. Spruce is the winner. Which, of course, is the one I have the least of. Typical. Yep. Dagnabbit. Rassin, fressin, relin, frellin, mutter, dagnabbit. Please tell me I have more. You were supposed to tell me I have more. I don't have enough time to get more. Fine. This is going to be a very, very rapid attempt to find spruce. It's not even finding Nemo, it's finding spruce. Because I really, really want to get the windows into this so that it's almost... Well, actually, it's not going to be anywhere near finished exterior on the exterior because there's the upper floor, the side walls. There's a lot more to do, but I think getting these windows in would really get it to a point where ending stream is going to just feel so good. And this is where I overcook it and smack myself into a wall as I go through the nether and end up popping a totem just out of sheer wanting to do things in a hurry. Ow. Let me out! Thank you. Hello things, hello stuffy. Don't mind me, I'm in a panicked high-speed attempt to... That's oak. To remember which chest is the right one. I'm going to grab that much spruce because I keep running out of it. Flea with extra flea! There's a flea on my flea and it's fleeing away. There's a flea on my flea because we need flea with extra flea. And there's a ninjas, Ninja SK. I know that. Right, come on, keep going. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can get to the nether portal. I have not many sticks though. I should have picked up sticks. That's right, I think I've got another stack of words. Bamboo. Ow. Yes. Fantastic. Right. This is going to make way more than I need. I hope. But it might be enough to get us over the line. Or at least far enough over the line that I'm going to feel happy ending. Ooh, I know what I need to do on the end here. Wandering in the... Actually, no, I can get away with... I can actually get away with this. It's just the signs that I can't do on both sides, because I've deliberately placed these inboard of the window, and therefore I can do... Actually, what I might do is to... Let's put you there. That's nice. That'll do. There's another one here that we need. Yes. Panicked construction. Panicked construction continues. Oh no, I'm out of signs. No! Oh, blimey. This window's big. Curses. Foiled by signs. I should have... Ooh, and, oh, I haven't done this wall properly. Dagnabbit. All signs point to no signs. Yes, exactly. Let's grab 2 oak logs. Let's grab 4 oak logs, some oak planks. I have 14 of those. Where the heck is my... There it is. All signs point to derp. Yes. That's way more signs than I need. Oh well. Better to have too many than too few at this point. Because I will only end up weeping as a result of it. Alright, I actually wanted to put this window offset and have it sealed up a little. Actually, I'd like to offset it here. Okay, we have all the windows in on the, well, functional. I'm rushing. Stop rushing. You're rushing and making mistakes, Scott. And you have a zombie coming up the wall, up the pathway again. I say, why is there a hole in that wall? This is where there's going to be a door. Derp. At least on this side, it's quicker. I'm going to do these ones open. Which means I didn't need as many signs as I made, but... oh, hold on. No. Ah. Two. And now I'm out of trapdoors. However, we've done all the windows. Yep, all the windows are done. So, being out of trapdoors is not the worst of things, and we are at Pretty's o'clock, so I can stop. I'll just yeah. And there's yet another zombie. I'm gonna have to do something about that cave, because there is yet another zombie walking up to the base of the... Right. Okay. I have pushed the button. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. I mean, the landscaping around this really, really needs to be worked on. But, oh, that view. Oh, that view. Once I landscape the living heck out of this area, that is going... Oh, thank you for the oversized emote, Elcon. That is just going to... Yeah, the weed whacker, the... I need some fencing, I need some leaves, I need a lot of... yeah. Once we get the duck pond in, and the greenhouse, this set of buildings is just going to pop so much. I know I said crimson for the greenhouse, but I think we might want to actually continue the warped theme across to it to join these two buildings up as a pair. Oh, that roof. That roof. This thing just looks like somebody patched it up in a hurry. I mean, they built it in a hurry, so they might as well have patched it up in a hurry as well. I don't know which of you lot's moving in, but probably the one with the chicken at this rate. Yeah. I love it. Okay. I am absolutely mentally shot to ribbons, however. I think pulling this building out of my head in one stream might have been a bit much. However, I'm going to hit that button, and I am going to start mentally... Okay, neither of those are the people that I left channels following, so both of my planned people to raid out to are no longer there. Who do we have? Ooh! Oh, well then. That's... Okay. I've got two options for a raid. Do I... Is he... How close to wrapping up is he? Nope. Fine. Then we are... Oh, is he? Dang it, Elcon. Thank you. You knew exactly who I was thinking of. Right then. Under those circumstances, I'm going to send us on to Archaeo Plays, who is playing Minecraft on their server. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I hope that everybody has had a fantastic evening. I have had great fun actually pulling this building together. It has been a lovely build, and I have really enjoyed sharing it with you. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be probably doing the interior or exterior of this building, or going straight on to the greenhouse because I feel like it. I don't know which. Nothing new there. We will work it out tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And you are all amazing. Let's go and raid Archaeo Plays, who is going through a server tour at the end of their season. So that's going to be fun. have a good time zone. Take care. Bye-bye.